Oymyakon, a small rural locality in the Sakha Republic of Russia, holds the distinction of being one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. It is situated in the far east of Russia, in the northeastern part of Siberia. The village is known for its extreme subarctic climate, characterized by unbelievably cold temperatures during the winter months. Some key facts about Oymyakon. Record-breaking temperatures. Oymyakon experiences extremely low temperatures, and it has recorded some of the coldest temperatures ever recorded in a permanently inhabited location. In January 1924, the temperature plunged to a bone-chilling minus 67.7 degrees Celsius, 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit, the lowest officially recorded temperature in the Northern Hemisphere. Winter conditions. Winters in Oymyakon are long, harsh, and bitterly cold, lasting from October to April. During these months, the region is covered in deep snow, and the ground remains frozen. Isolation. Oymyakon is located in a remote and sparsely populated part of Russia. The extreme weather conditions and challenging terrain make it difficult to access the area during the winter. Indigenous inhabitants. The region is primarily inhabited by the Yakut people, who have adapted their lifestyle and traditions to survive in such harsh conditions over centuries. Limited agriculture. Due to the harsh climate, traditional agriculture is almost impossible in Oymyakon. However, the locals practice reindeer herding, fishing, and hunting to sustain themselves. Tourist attraction. Despite the extreme conditions, Oymyakon has become a tourist attraction for those seeking to experience one of the coldest places on Earth. Visitors come to witness the unusual phenomenon of freezing objects and boiling water, instantly turning into ice in the frigid air. Clothing and infrastructure. To cope with the extreme cold, residents and visitors need to wear special clothing, including fur-lined coats and hats, to protect themselves from frostbite and hypothermia. The infrastructure in the region is designed to withstand extreme temperatures, such as buildings with heavily insulated walls and heating systems. Living in such a cold environment poses unique challenges, but the inhabitants of Oymyakon have adapted to their surroundings and developed a way of life that allows them to survive and thrive in one of the harshest climates on the planet.